Do you ever feel like there's a pain in life that never goes away? Whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you're with, there's constant pain in the background. And there's this sense of dissatisfaction that follows you wherever you go. You may have moments of happiness, moments of pleasure, but followed by pain. And you feel like these moments of happiness and pleasure are temporary and fleeting. I want to talk to you about that, what to do about it as well. I think that this existential ache, this dissatisfaction, is normal and is a part of life here on earth, in this world, with our body and mind. I think that dissatisfaction is normal, but out of this dissatisfaction, you can go in two different ways. Either you suffer deeply, or you accept and surrender to this dissatisfaction, accept that life is painful, you surrender and you let go, and enter into peace, and from there experience the goodness of life, the beauty of life. So keep that in mind. Whenever you feel like you're dissatisfied, know that you can either suffer more or accept it, surrender to it, feel whatever it is. Don't try to change it. Don't make it into a problem, and let peace enter your experience from there. See, peace does not come from favorable circumstances. That's what we have been programmed to think. We think that peace, happiness, they'll come when our circumstances are perfect. But that is rarely the case. Peace comes from total surrender. With this video, in your life, I want you to practice this. Experience what it feels like to surrender totally, completely. Let go. That means no more thinking. That means no more bringing up a story about life, about the present moment, about your life. Surrender means you don't bring up this story you have about life. Instead, you let go of the story. My life is bad, my life is unfair, nothing good happens to me. Why is life like this? I don't have what I want. Whatever thoughts you may think during that place of pain, you acknowledge it, you don't suppress it, but then you let go of that story and you ask yourself, can I experience this present moment? Can I experience life right now without this mental baggage, this story that I have, without my negative thoughts? And you can experience life without the mental baggage, the story, the negative thoughts. And you have to recognize that it's your story about life, about the present moment, that causes resistance towards it and makes you suffer more. And a lot of our suffering comes from this idea that life is not the way I want it to be. That's fine. Most people experience that. I think everybody experiences that. Life is not the way I want it to be. That's fine. That doesn't cause suffering. Here's what causes the suffering. Life is not the way I want it to be, and it should be different. It should be the way I want it to be. We all have that thought, but it causes suffering. This is what I've realized. We all want life to be a certain way. We want favorable circumstances. We want things that we don't have. We want to be happier. We want to be free. That's fine. That's a natural human impulse, instinct to want that. But it's when we carry the story of, oh, life is not the way I want it to be, and it should be different, it shouldn't be this way right now, then that creates resistance towards life and the present moment. That creates more suffering. That amplifies that dissatisfaction that is inherent in your existence. And this idea that life is not the way I want it to be and it should be different mostly comes from comparison. It comes from comparing ourselves, our life, what we have, what we do, who we are, what we've been through. We compare that to other people. And that's the thief of joy, really. So once you understand what I'm saying here, all these different points that I'm trying to get across to you, you understand that, okay, surrender is the way to peace. Doesn't mean I don't work towards what I want in life. Doesn't mean that I settle for less. It just means that I let go of this unnecessary resistance, this mental baggage that makes me experience life in a negative way. Surrender, trust in God, trust in life. Let go of your worries, your doubts, your fears, even your desires. Let go, surrender the outcome that you desire, the outcomes that you want, the situations that you want, the things that you want. Surrender all that. And from there you can experience peace. You can feel like, oh, I'm grounded now. I feel alive. I'm at peace. And from there you can experience the beauty of life. All the beauty of life comes from simplicity. But in order to access that, we have to be aligned with it. And we can only be aligned with it if we are not in our head trying to control life, reality, other people, worrying, hating our current life. I'm not saying you're never going to hate your life. All I'm saying is, once you feel like that resistance comes up, see it for what it is. It's just a story that you're telling yourself about life, about the now, that you can let go of. You can surrender. So think about that. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Peace.